Hi everyone, we're back again with some more student-generated questions to be answered by the head of school. So let's jump right into them. And our first question for you is prom officially canceled?
Oh, I know that's an important question, and I have bad news. Yeah, it is. Just because there's not really any chance for us to get back between now and the end of school, and with social distancing, even if we were to have prom, it would be like a Saturday Night Live skit because everybody would have to be 6 feet apart, and it would just, yeah, so it's canceled.
Okay. The next question is there any possibility of being refunded more than we have already been refunded? If not, why?
So we looked really hard at how we could support families, and so we did a tuition reduction for next year because that hits every family and it hits every family roughly equally, and we thought that was important. What we are refunding is any ancillary charges, things outside of tuition that parents paid for or students paid for, like parking or busing, transportation, or fees for performances, those types of things that didn't happen. But we're not refunding beyond that, no.
Okay. The next question is, what should a student do if they have a comment or a suggestion to make about online schooling?
So we're periodically sending out surveys for students to participate in, asking how much time they're spending, how often they're attending kind of office hours, those types of things. And in there's an opportunity for students to provide feedback. You could also reach out to me, you could reach out to Mr. Pachaski, who's the Director of Information Technology, or any of the division leaders as well.
Okay. The next question is, when is the last official day of classes?
So for seniors, it's Friday the 22nd, so that's pretty soon. Mm-hmm. For everybody else, it will be on, I believe it's June 3rd, Wednesday, June 3rd is the last day of school, just like it was normally scheduled.
Okay. The next question is, when is the due date for the last set of assignments?
Oh, that's a question I don't know the answer off the top of my head. So Miss Lynch or Mr. Burchenall would know that answer to those.
Okay. The next question is, are there any updates for students that have sports supplies or any other items currently at school?
Yeah, so we currently, teachers have been invited back to campus to kind of finish the work in their classrooms that they would normally do at the end of the year. And once that's done, we're going to invite students back who need to return to pick up things like sports equipment or art supplies or things like that. I think that's going to happen probably in the third week of May. But you'll get information. Ms. Lynch and Mr. Burchenall will send out information specifically about that. But we definitely have plans to make that happen.
Okay. The next question is there anything that you can tell us about the school year for next year?
Oh, that's a great question. So we are currently spending an incredible amount of time contingency planning, thinking about kind of the possible ways that school could be impacted next year, trying to take some guesses, and putting together plans based on kind of if we were in a virtual school setting, if we were totally face-to-face, or if we were somehow blended, like some kids on campus and some kids virtual at the same time. My plan is that we're going to, as a leadership team, we're going to work to be able to announce kind of some high-level information about that in mid-May, probably by the 15th of May, but can't hold me to that date specifically. I want to make sure that I give you the right information. But, you know, things like we're considering things like hand washing and the wearing of face masks, and whether all students are going to be on campus or off campus at the same time, what lunch is going to look like. We have to consider a whole bunch of changes in order to kind of comply with what we think the regulations for opening up will be.
Okay. Our final question for you is there anything that has developed since we last met that you would like to share?
Oh, we had something really cool happen yesterday. Our kindergarten kids went to a local hospital after the students had developed thank you cards, and they did a caravan of kind of appreciation through the hospital, and there's a nice video associated with the Eagle update that people can see. That was kind of a really good moment, made me happy, so I want everybody to take a look at that.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and if you have any further questions, please be sure to send them into the student government through the Instagram account, or email Bailey Fawcett or Andrew Peterson. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys, take care.